Welcome back to my channel, Donkey here. Today we are tearing into America's World War II medium tanks, the M2, the M3 Lee and the M4 Sherman. You thought these were heroic machines, bro. Half of these things were rolling coffins with a gun duct taped on. We are talking paper armor, awkward designs, moments where German gunners probably wondered if they were fighting an actual tanks or just farm equipment painted green. First up, the M2 medium tank. This was rolled out in 1939. Like, hey, we are ready for war. And Europe was like, bro, we got panzers. 37mm gun, that's basically an anti-tank gun if the tank is a shopping cart. Armor up to 32mm, or as Germans called it, Butter. Crew of 5, all wondering why they didn't just stay in infantry. Machine guns everywhere, because I guess someone on the design team watched too many gangster movies and thought, let's turn this tank into a drive-by on threats. Combat record 0. Why? Because army realized sending this into battle was like bringing a super soaker to a house fire. Even the Nazis were like, you sure you want to use that, champ? Honestly, M2 wasn't a combat tank, it was expendable tutorial level. Training crews on the M2 was like training surgeons using plastic pumpkin instead of body. Sure, it's technically practice, but you are not ready for the real cut. But credit to the M2. It trained crews, it got the factory spinning. It was the little stepping stone America needed to get into the game. Without the M2, US tankers wouldn't been entering combat going, where's the gas pedal? Now let's go to the M3 Lee, the tank Frankenstein. 75mm gun, but stuck in the hole, so to aim you got to rotate the entire tank like drunk dead turning Winnebago in a driveway. 37mm turret gun on top, operated by separate guy, probably wondering why his job even existed. Armor 51mm, which sounds decent until you realize German guns could punch through it like a fist through wet cardboard. 6 to 7 people, this is the crew. That's not a tank crew, that's a freaking minivan on a road trip. And the design, absolute chaos. It's like the engineers were halfway through making a normal tank and went, wait, what if we just bolted another gun on top? And someone else was, why stop there? Put machine guns in the hole too. More guns, more guns. You know who hated them really the most? The people inside it. Can you imagine being crammed there during a firefight? Loader, hey, can you turn the hole left so I can aim? Driver, bro, we are on fire. Commander, shut up and keep shooting. It's basically giant steel coffin on threads. If you died in an M3 Lee, I guarantee your ghost hunted the factory like, why did you build me like this? But Here is the real talk. The M3 Lee held the line when America had nothing else. It fought at El Alamein, it stood up to Rommel, it bought us the time to mass produce better tanks. Ugly, yes. Awkward, absolutely. But it showed up when it mattered, and that counts for something. Now the main event. The M4 Sherman. Armor 75mm sounds chunky until you are up against German Panthers or Tigers, then it's basically tissue paper. Main gun 75mm or upgraded 76, decent but often outclassed by the enemy. Engine Ford V8 or Wright radial engine, reliable, fast and simple. 30 miles per hour, that's Formula 1 compared to some other tanks. Produced 49,000 plus units. Let me say that 49,000 Germans, that's not an army, that's a plague of tanks. The Germans had their fancy over-engineered tanks, but the Americans just kept saying, send in more Shermans. You blow one up, here come 5 more. You blow those up, airstrike. You survive that, artillery barrage. That's war by Casco bulk pack. The Sherman had reputation. It caught on fire when hit. Crews called it Ronson. Lights up every time. Imagine sitting in one, hearing the first shell slam into your armor and just thinking, well boys, it's been real. Sherman vs. Tiger was like sending 5 middle schoolers with baseball bats to fight Mike Tyson. Sure, they will probably lose one-on-one, but if they swarm him, good luck, champ. But here's the thing, the Sherman won, not because it was the strongest, but because it was the best all-around package America could mass produce. It was reliable, easy to fix, easy to drive, and when you have thousands of them supported by planes and artillery and infantry, that's how you crush the Nazis. So yeah, I roasted the Sherman, but salute it too. Without it the Allies don't win. Final. So today we roasted the M2 America's baby tank, the M3 Lee, the awkward middle child, and the Sherman, the scrappy workhorse. But all three were part of the machine that crushed the Axis. Respect to the crews who fought in them, survived them, and won with them. If you like the roast, smash the like button, subscribe for more dark history breakdowns on Donkey 335 channel, and tell me in the comments, should I roast German Tiger next? Maybe Japanese Zero? Drop your request down below. Until the next time, Donkey out.